Alright guys, welcome to my first video in almost 5 days. I'm extremely sad about that too. I had a lot of school stuff, I have a lot of plans. I'm kind of experiencing a little bit of I wouldn't say a drought in content ideas, but actually a bit of an oversaturation of content ideas. I have so many pre-recorded videos, and I don't want to of like different series, and I don't want to upload all of them in one series at the same time. So, I'm a bit stressed out this month about not only YouTube but school. But anyways, welcome back to more Chapter 2 Season 5 content, and this is a commentary of my first solo win of the season. Pretty good solo win, as you can see from the title. It was a 7-kill solo win, and we're dropping Flush Factory, which has horrible loot, but I do really like the location, and luckily, we do obviously win, so I kind of eventually do get all kitted up with all sorts of loot. But yeah, honestly, I love this season so far. It's going to be a super long season, but I don't think I'll mind it. I think this season might end up being my favorite season so far because it's an amazing season with an amazing theme, a really great inclusion of crossovers without being intrusive like last season. I do still think that, I still don't necessarily like crossovers that much. However, I do understand them, and there are some I really like. The Master Chief one I really like. So I will admit I'm a bit biased with them. I don't like the idea, but there are some IPs like Star Wars and Halo and Marvel that I really like, so I really, enjoy getting them. The thing is with Marvel, I love Marvel, but I still complained a lot about it last season, which is because I thought the idea of a Marvel themed season was 100% overkill. However, I loved the Galactus event, and this season's story looks like it's gonna be great. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, we didn't pick up that much crazy stuff, and it's more or less just a nostalgia spot. And one thing I never noticed is that what is it called? Ski spree or something, like opus ski or something. The place on that mountain, it's like a nightclub kind of, and I always kind of in my head saw that as like a replacement for the nightclub from the chapter 2 or chapter 1 island. And I never realized until they actually brought Flush Factories to the map that that's exactly what it is. It's après-ski. Yeah, après-ski. Yeah, that's what it's called. That is literally in the exact same spot that the old nightclub was from chapter 1. Also, for some reason, all the trucks have boots on them now, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, overall, a great season. Love what they did, and yeah, so we're gonna be getting the umbrella. Now, if you're wondering, why couldn't you save, your games for streams? Well, I knew I was gonna be busy the next week, and I knew I wanted to play the season. And believe it or not, this gameplay, and the gameplay of the next video, which will be another Fortnite commentary, they are from the second ever day of the season, and you guys just have to realize that, I knew I would be super busy over the weekend and this week, so I just wanted to get some games in off stream so I could really focus, because my first stream of this season, I just was not thinking straight. By the way, I'm communicating with the dude here. You can do bounties and stuff. I think I bought a gun off of him, and I set a bounty on someone else. I know I definitely set a bounty on someone else. But anyways, yeah, guys, I've been super busy, and I'm sorry about that. And last stream, I'll admit I had stayed up all night waiting for the season, and it was a really unhealthy week for me, so I barely had energy at all. I just was not thinking straight last stream, guys. I don't know, man. Rewatching that stream, the bounty thing in the corner, I didn't even pay attention to it until it said, like, you survived the bounty. And then when it said you survived the bounty, I said, oh my god, there's a bounty on me. And then, like, I didn't look at the number of people. Like, it was just insanity. But that little red arrow, that's actually the bounty I'm looking for. Spoiler alert. And, yeah, I end up... there's a reason I know that. But anyways, yeah, this was a pretty good game, and I do like the victory umbrella a lot, and you guys will see it on the stream later tonight. So there's actually, yeah, an NPC right here. Oh, yeah, I ended up buying a gun off of her, and I think I got another bounty, or I think I ended up killing that player and then getting another bounty. I don't know. Like, because it doesn't show what I did in the replay mode. Yeah, a blue SMG, that's pretty good loot to find, like, on top of a gas station. Usually there's, like, a gray pistol, gray tac at most. We'll say the only two things I don't like about this season is the placement of where is it OI agents or the IO agents? Like, the little pods, the things that, like, sprout out of the ground. Because oh yeah, here it is. It's good to have the tac back, but I miss the pump a lot now. I used to hate the pump and love the tac. Now, I actually kind of want the tac to stay out of the game, to be honest. Like, I love the gold tac, but, I mean, I don't know, man. I personally think that maybe pump, heavy shotgun. Like, I hate the charge more than the tac. I would take the tac, literally a gray tac over a, like, purple charge. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I think this is where I buy a gun offer. But anyways, yeah, I hate the placement of where the OI agents or the IO agents spawn, because they spawn like in places where you go to, like, for mobility. You know what I'm saying? So, I think we ran into some, like, between Pleasant Park and Sweaty Sands, like, you know, places where you run through in, like, the last parts of the game, or when you're moving from a location with too many people to a place where there's not that many people to loot up. And then, like, the IO agents just spawn and they massacre, you know what I'm saying? There's that, and then I also hate the fact that they got rid of the pump and brought back the charge. Like, now that I look at it, the Season 3 shotgun meta sucked. I hate the charge so much. I was so happy to see it gone. Like, I was literally, the beginning of Chapter 2, Season 4, I was like, I hate the fact that the charge is still here. When they nerfed it, when they vaulted it, I was super happy. And then they brought it back. That's one thing. I hope they vault it again, because that's one thing that definitely turned me off from Fortnite when it was in the game. But I think it's no surprise I survived this guy. I get the victory royale. Oh yeah, by the way, once I kill this guy, everyone in the game leaves, and I win. No, I got a little snipe there, which was cool. And also, they did buff the heavy assault rifles, which is good. Or they just feel a lot different, and I love the new feel for them. I can't really pinpoint what it is. Maybe it's that I'm a controller player, but yeah, right there is a pretty sick snipe, bro. Not to be cringe, but I was actually I was kind of trying to be cringe there. But yeah, I was kind of going with a bit of a nostalgic setup, because, you know, it's Chapter 2, Season 5. I might as well celebrate Chapter 1, Season 5 a bit, just for being the amazing season that it was. Better than Chapter 1, Season 4, by the way. Way better. Shh. But anyways, yeah, I do really like the new locations, and I'm excited to see what they do, because, like, with a winter update, because there's a leak that says that the Ice King is coming as an NPC, so I'm just thinking, like, what if instead of getting a whole season with, like, Polar Peaks, like, what if Polar Peaks comes back? Like, I hate to say, it would be really pitiful if the Ice King was just walking around in the snow or whatever. Like, oh my god, imagine what locations are gonna spring up in winter. That's gonna be really cool, because we're gonna get a location for the Ice King, most likely. There we go. Wouldn't really call that a trick shot or anything. The person was just fishing, but I'm pretty sure they were super pissed. And yeah, sorry about the screen going a bit dark here. Yeah, it is a replay thing. It's a little Xbox thing, but they had really good loot. So they must have been really pissed that at the moment that they were in my scope, they were not AFK, but they were standing still, fishing. Hunter's Haven. I have a curse going there, okay? I am cursed. You guys will see in like the next video, but like I literally call it the curse of Hunter's Haven. It's a thing, okay? But luckily I don't die this time. It's because I don't go directly into the location. Guarantee if I did, I'd be dead. Not just in Fortnite, but in real life. You know, the curse of Hunter's Haven would like come into real life. Like there would be a house that would be built next to my house, and then like there would be a little sign that says Hunter's Haven, and then I don't know, oh yeah, by the way, I was zooming up there because it kind of sucks that that place is falling apart. Like I haven't gone inside, but I can see from the outside that the boat place is like dilapidated, and I don't like that. Like it's kind of like what they did with the castle, the hero's mansion, and the villain's lair, and I hated that so much. And that boat dock thing is one of my favorite things. Like, oh yeah, by the way, do not question that. I have no idea what the hell that was. Yeah, the boat dock was a really cool thing. I wouldn't necessarily say it was my favorite thing, but I really, really like that little boat dock thing. So it would really suck if it's like falling apart and like gonna be abandoned or whatever. But yeah, Chapter 2, Season 3, legendary season. A lot of people don't like it. I would argue against those people. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, on this day, I was just absolutely slaying with the snipers. I know that some of these shots aren't usually, you know, that hard to make for anyone, as they're pretty simple shots, most of them at least. I'm pretty sure there are some pretty cool kills in this. But, yeah, like, just really, I was great with the sniper on this, and I'm wondering if I play more off stream, will I get better at snipers? Because I'm actually pretty good at snipers, but whenever I try sniping on stream, I usually only get the snipes in Team Rumble matches, you know, where players are being pretty careless. Also, I just learned what these crystals do. I'm not sure if I learn it in this or in the next game, but you don't actually hit, like, the trigger button. You actually hit, you double jump, and it, like, teleports you forward. Actually, no, I think I gave up on trying to get the crystal. So I was trying to orient myself in the map where I could get the Amban sniper rifle, which is, the Mandalorian sniper rifle. And, yeah, this part of the map, like, the desert this season, I think I said this in the stream, but I had the idea for, like, the Fortnite storyline to, like, cause a desert to come up, like, the cube or the nexus, to, like, have a explosion and cause, like, a weird, mystical desert. I had that idea for a while. I think I put it in, actually, the chat of, my friend, The Constant's live stream, and, like, I'm not trying to say Epic took the idea from me. I'm more or less saying it's quite a funny coincidence that that's exactly how a desert was introduced to this map. However, because the desert is like so central on this map, I really wish they made it more of like a side biome instead. Also, Mando's not here. Because like now eventually this desert is gonna have to be removed, or at least a decent, you know, portion of it. Because I guarantee Fortnite is not going to want the center of the map to stay desert. Like, this place, it's going to eventually grow over. Actually, like, it also kind of resembles Dusty. It's a bit bigger, though. But it's, like, a dry place in the middle of the map. But I think this is when I finally use them the way they're supposed to be used. And, yeah, that's it. But, yeah, I wonder what's going to happen to the map in the future. But I really do like this, this new crystal thing. Colossal Coliseum also, I always expected this place to be like a more populated landing spot. Whenever I go here, it's almost like a ghost town, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say a ghost town, but there's like barely, like, I thought this would be like tilted levels of crazy. But, I mean, what am I supposed to expect? Even Salty Towers is not tilted levels, even though it is close. But, Salty Towers, it's cool. I don't know, I'm losing hope that the Chapter 1 map may ever come back, because, like, I like the fact that they're bringing back all this stuff from the Chapter 2 map. But one thing I don't think Epic really understands is that the Chapter 1 map, one of the things that was so great about it was just the terrain. Like, I loved the way everything fit so well in the terrain. Chapter 2's terrain, like, it kind of feels like the locations were designed first, and then the terrain was, like, designed around them or something. Or the opposite way. Wait, no. I don't know. It feels kind of weird, the new terrain. But I get what they're trying to do with it. I really want the old map to come back. And at first, I really wanted it to come back, like, as a thing that's not a limited time mode at all. But I think it would be cool for a limited time mode, because thinking about it, I doubt Fortnite will be able to keep, like, a steady player base on their new map if they release the old map. But yeah, I didn't even realize 3 people left. And oh yeah, I hit that shot. Didn't kill him though. So yeah, this is the last stretch of the game. Sorry, I was like rambling on because I thought I had a lot more time left. But so I'm just kind of scoping them out, and I see both of the players. So I'm just trying to kill who I can kill. Who happened to be that guy with a sniper. I know, I'm literally on fire with the sniper this stream. Like, I am a sharpshooter, right? Literally. And I lost a whole bunch of health. But, like, you guys are seeing it with your own eyes. You can't question it. I'm a sharpshooter in this game. At least I'm not streaming. You know what I'm saying? Streaming, I will admit, I've lost a little bit of motivation to stream. Like, I kind of got it a bit back, but still,